All right, it's 7:03. We solved a babysitting issue. There is at least one person on this Zoom PTA meeting tonight, if not more, who hasn't ever attended one of our meetings yet this year. And I just want to say to any of you who are new, this is a good one. We've got it chock full, but we're also going to be speedy as heck, as we always are. We do have Spanish translation happening. Si necesita español, por favor, hay un globo en el, abajo en el screen. Puede cliquear. That's my best attempt to give directions on that, but I think people will figure it out. So welcome to our last PTA meeting of 2022. That's right. We never have a meeting in December. I'm not entirely sure why, but I support it. And it's usually because we help the teachers do some kind of holiday party. And I, again, can't explain how that's correlated, but cool. So November 2022, final meeting of the year, interpretación en español. That's what I already talked about. And our meeting norms, as always, speed. That's huge goal. Put questions into the chat. Our moderator, VP Bridget, will interject if it's urgent or topic sensitive, or save it for later. As always, a spirit of community and open-mindedness, and remember to mute. We'll do our quick welcome, which is the principal's message, treasurer updates, and the biggest components of our meeting tonight, a big fundraising launch. Get ready, it's going to be fun. Some committee updates, and then a whole slew of events that will be happening for the remainder of this calendar year. And then we'll hit you up at the end with some volunteer requests and projects we're working on, and as usual, some homework. So we're going to kick it off. If Principal Max is ready to jump on in, I'm ready to click for you.
Yeah, great. Hi, everyone. Just a few updates that came to mind. This week is parent-teacher conferences. Hopefully you all have scheduled a session with your child's teacher, either yesterday or today, or a session for the remainder of the week. I just throw this out there because if you haven't scheduled that, reach out to them, or even call the office or email the office, and we can always schedule that for you. Annalisa's done a really amazing job of sort of stepping in and helping schedule and find a good time slot that works. It's a nice way to meet your child's teacher in a one-on-one setting. And then with our 4th and 5th graders, they're doing student-led conferences that have them sort of like reflecting on their work and presenting a portfolio to their parents. It is something that the district is moving forward with. Middle schools and high schools do this. And so when your child goes to middle school, they'll be doing this and they'll be super prepared for it. I led these when I worked for the middle school network. And so it's a really great opportunity to come into the school, either in person or virtually, and just hear a little what they're doing in class academically. In tandem with parent-teacher conferences are always report cards. So this parent-teacher conference week is in tandem with trimester 1 report cards. And then the parent-teacher conference week in the spring is in tandem with the report cards from trimester 2. Those are available on ParentView. If you'd like us to print those out, just reach out to Annalisa or I, and we can easily do that and send that home with your child. So Annalisa's email is here. It's also on our website. Just a reminder that next week is fall break, November 21st through 25th. There is no school next week for fall break. So if you send your kid from 7:50 to 8, there will be no one there. I did want to just quickly address Empower. Most of you probably do not know what that is, and that's a good thing. But I have gotten some emails from parents that were a little concerned. So I did want to just bring it up. Empower is the system that teachers get paid by, and there's been a lot of issues with Empower. It was in the New York Times, it was in the Chronicle. The teachers haven't been paid. A lot of teachers got like $5 for one paycheck, or it's been a huge kind of crisis. Our superintendent just made it a state of emergency for the district a couple of weeks ago. A lot of the Empower failures are contingent on the office staff and the principal basically not being able to figure out how to work all these new systems. Luckily, Angela, who sits at our front desk next to Annalisa, is incredible with Empower. Her and I have made sure each month that our teachers are paid and everything is ready to go. So we haven't had those issues like other schools are having where teachers are boycotting or like protesting systems, which for very right reasons they have. I just have gotten a lot of parents asking me like, hey, I got this email from the superintendent. Is this something that's happening at Daniel Webster? It is not happening at Daniel Webster. We are making sure the teachers are all getting paid and they're for the right amount. And so that is not happening with your child's teacher at our school, and it will continue to not happen this year. Totally unrelated, we'll go back into some events as I close out this slide. DW community calendar, for those of you who don't have the DW community calendar added to your Google calendars, and if you use Google Calendar, just click this link and add it. We're trying to be a lot better about just creating some, making sure that all of the events that involve parents and families are on there. So the link here, you just click it and you can add the calendar, and you can turn it off and on so you don't always have to see it in your Google Calendar, but it will have all the events that involve families. And so some of those events include the ones coming up. Picture Day is December 8th. And so send your child with their best outfit and best hairdo as much as possible. That's going to be on the 8th. The next day on the 9th is our morning circle. I think there's going to be a little bit about that later on, but that's going to be kind of similar to years in the past. We're going to invite everyone to, instead of leaving, come with their child and stay in for the circle. A couple other important dates. The last day of fall semester is going to be Friday, December 17th. And so that is the last day of school for the 2022 calendar year. And then we'll come back. You can go to the next one. The first day is going to be of the spring semester is going to be Tuesday, January 3rd. I've had a lot of families asking me if Monday the 2nd is a holiday. It is a national holiday. So our first day back will be Tuesday, January 3rd. Those are sort of the bigger things I had. I don't know, Rebecca, I don't know what I'm missing, but.
That's great. When there aren't a ton of terrifying updates, that's a good sign that you're kicking butt, Max. We so appreciate you and the team. So no crisis to walk us through. Great work. Hope that you all close out the year with a lot of calm and, hopefully some joy in there as well. Yeah. So thank you so much, Max.
Of course.
And next on to money things. So it always makes me click through all these one more time. And then we are gonna kick it to Tim to tell us about what's happening financially.
Hello, everyone. Good evening. Just a couple of quick numbers updates for you all. So top of mind for me was processing everything that came in during our super successful pasta night. We had multiple streams of income coming in. Silent auction, the event itself, and merchandise sales. So we made, just in terms of like rough gross numbers, it's like $11,500. So thank you all for showing up and donating to the school and to the PTA. So second line item there, we are just a smidge under $25,000 raised in this fiscal year. So that's very, very exciting. And I know we're going to be talking about some other fundraisers here coming up. And then lastly, in terms of the budget that we passed last year for this current fiscal year, we have about 21% remaining, which is really not a whole lot of change month over month from last time. And then I have this sort of treasure asks for folks on the call. We are working through a revamp of our reimbursement process, actually trying to move that to digital payments via PayPal. Lots of reasons for that. But the ask is just for patience with the process. We are trying to coordinate a lot of people, a lot of signatures. So thank you for your patience with that. And just as a general rule, if I write you a check, we will be putting it in the PTA mailbox in the office. So you can always find it there if there's a reimbursement coming your way. And my second ask is to close out any silent auction items that that you bid on and won. There were a couple left the last time I checked, and we're just trying to close the books on that that income.
Could I say something really quick about the silent auction? So yeah, I'm going to be this week sending out kind of the final reminder via the bidding owl to everyone who hasn't paid. If you guys can pay either via check or through the PayPal, I won't have to harass you. And then there are a few people who have not yet contacted me about picking up items, and I apologize to people who I'm kind of late for getting back with, but there are some items that I still need to get to you. So if you have not received your items, just please reach out to me, and I can like personally hand deliver them to you. And thank you to everyone who participated.
Thank you, Sarah. And Sarah is a precious resource also. Please don't make her hunt you down with a million reminders. If you owe Sarah money, just pay her and be done with it. And we can figure out easy spots for you to pick up stuff if she has auction items coming your way. So make it easy on Sarah. We'll all benefit. All right.
Cool. That's all I got. Thanks, everyone.
Thank you so much. So entering the meat of our PTA meeting tonight, get ready. It is happening. We are tossing it to VP Bridget, our VEEP official, who's going to talk to us about fundraising. Dun, dun, dun.
Everyone's favorite topic.
Don't make it fun, y'all.
Well, you know, you're sitting here, you're thinking this PTA is amazing. We got good community. We're bringing it together. You know, not only are we throwing great pasta nights and bringing each other together, but we do a lot for the school.
I mean, Bridget, could we put a price on that feeling of community?
Honestly, it's priceless. I'm sorry, Rebecca, I can't. That feeling's priceless. But you know, but maybe it's not. Maybe to each of us, we could add a value. I think we could get to that. Maybe should we start with this killer video that Rebecca made last year? We thought about remaking another video. But we said, who are we kidding? I don't think we watched this in this meeting last year. Bear with us. There's cute children. So if you try to tune out now, you're tuning out on the children. Okay. So it's like 2.5 minutes, right, Rebecca?
Something like that. And we have never tried playing a video off of a slide during a PTA meeting before. So everybody cross those fingers right now.
Oh, you need the volume.
Hi everyone, my name is Anita. Throughout the day, I pull several groups of students based on the literacy data that we've collected as a team.
I like about Miss P because she helps me with my reading, and my reading has been really up this year. Thank you, PTA.
Hi, my name is Cecilia McDonough. I'm the teacher librarian here at Daniel Webster, and I've been here for 5 years now. The PTA funds half of my position, which allows me to be full-time here, and this allows me to provide an enriching program for our students. I see every student every week. I also run a program called Creation Station. The students have a choice to come in during their lunchtime and create and play.
I think my favorite part of Daniel Webster is Creation Station because it is a nice place that you can go if you have lunch that have weekly activities.
I love Creation Station because you can make all sorts of fun stuff. Like you can make flip-flops with the cardboard, you can make roller coasters with the little tube, and you can play all sorts of fun games on your computer.
And what you can do there is almost anything that is creative. You can do Legos, magnet tiles, even this little robot toy that you can program to go around the room and follow your coding. I like Stage Right because we get to explore so many different worlds of creativity, and when I do it, I like to we play this one game called Toy Store, where everyone pretends to be a different toy. My favorite teacher, Miss Jenny, isn't looking. We move around and pretend like we're alive. I think Stage Right is really fun because it's just it's just a new visual world of amazing stuff.
The reasons I love art is because we get to be creative, and every week we always learn something new. We always use cool and fun materials. I'm able to express myself through color. I love all my artwork. Art is so fun. doing art. I like making sandwiches. It's fun. Thank you, PTA, for all the programs.
My God, I forgot how much I love that video. Woo!
It's so cute. I love seeing the kids because like seeing them now, they're so much bigger in 1 year. The blink
Yeah,
of an
and some of
eye.
those clips were from kindergartners that are now 6th graders. So
Oh, that's amazing. So I'm just grateful we still have a lot of these programs. So I just want to take a minute to talk about, one, we're going to launch this campaign. But before I go into that, I think, when I'm still a pretty new parent, it's my 2nd year, and I never really knew what the PTA did. I knew it was important. I knew it was impactful, but I didn't know that it funded half a librarian. It funded a full-time literacy intervention specialist, and it funds a full-time family intervention specialist, not to mention thousands of dollars of supplies that we give the teacher, thousands of dollars for field trips. And it's just, I donate other places. I don't have a lot of money, but I think I just should donate all my money to the school because it's not only helping my kid, it's helping all these other kids and all these other families. And for that reason, I thought, we didn't get to do the dinner, but I still think we could raise a lot of money before the end of December. And, we usually do without even asking. We raise almost close to $30,000, but I thought, let's see if we could raise, $10,000 more. And so we're setting the goal of $40,000, and I know we could do it. And I know not everybody's on this call, and I'll share a little more about our plan and how we're going to do this. But $40,000 seems really reasonable with a huge community of people. And even if you just give $5, just give something that, is meaningful to you to participate. I think it would be really helpful. And even if you give $5, it's going to be matched to be 10. If you give $1,000 and your company gives $1,000, then you're giving $2,000. But we found 2 really generous family members from our school that came together to pledge to give $7,000. If we could just get $7,000 before December 9th, do you think we could all come together and raise a quick $7,000 before December 9th? We can do it. I think we could raise 20,000. So I'm proposing, counting the match and counting everyone come together, let's raise $20,000 before December 9th. Then we all come together. December 9th is the big party where we do the song and we have our classroom, what's it called, Rebecca? The
morning circle.
The morning circle. See, some of us have never experienced morning circle. It's gonna be my first morning circle. I'm just gonna show up late to work because I want to be part of morning circle. And then I'm gonna be part of this mid-campaign party where we're gonna have bagels, we're gonna have coffee, and we're gonna have DJ Rebecca mixing it hot, but only if we can meet to the 20K. So we're gonna be sending the email out. We're gonna launch a campaign. It's basically, just come together in community and support Daniel Webster. We're sorry we didn't have the dinner, but how about you just give to this campaign and now you have a free night with your partner to do whatever you want. Just go walk the streets alone, be away from your children.
Yes.
Yeah, that sounds amazing. So thank you guys so much. I think we could do this. Just give what you can. And I think if you need to cut $20 off your kids' Christmas present, do so. Just kidding. No, or Hanukkah or whatever people celebrate. So thank you guys so much. Does anyone have any questions about what we fund, what the PTA is? I know most of you probably already know, but I still think it's worth reiterating. If we don't raise this money, we can't, supply what we supply every year. And I know we can do it. And if we just keep it positive now, we don't have to go to the in March and May to be we're not gonna get it, so let's get it now. And then we can just hang out and do pasta night and chill or have pizza.
That sounds great. I just, if anyone's feeling just a lot of enthusiasm right now, feel free to unmute yourself and just hoot it out, whatever you got to do.
Fine.
But truly, thank you, Bridget, for launching this campaign. We were disappointed that the timing was just off for getting the dinner together for the fall, but we are really hoping to do it in the new year and have a great night out together. But this is our virtual moment. Here we are in our own homes, but we can still have that feeling of spirited togetherness. Throw in what you can. There's never a pressure campaign. We are not going to send individual children to call your home and ask you for pledges yet. Only do it if we have to. Save those kids the child labor and just write those checks, whatever you can, and truly don't stress over the exact amount. Just participating is amazing. But if you're able to give big, think about what you spent on preschool, think about what you've given to other organizations, and just remember how big the impact is here. It makes a huge difference for our kids, all of them together as a community. So
Guys, I just got a text. Someone's making a gift right now. You heard the ding. Someone's gonna make a donation. We're not gonna make this like PPS style. We got the scrolling thermometer. We're halfway there already.
Do we have people at phones? I mean, we're gonna level it up next time, but this is a good start.
I know how to do it, but it's expensive to bring in that technology. I know we don't even need to do that, guys, because we're parents, and this is, if we can step up, we step up. If not, then maybe your neighbor could step up double, because that's what we do in community. So thanks for listening.
I also just wanted to quickly, I think we all agree that education should be fully funded, but it's not. Also, if you know someone who works for a big company, check if they are a matching gift company. It makes such a world of difference. We always make our donations through my sister-in-law's company so that they match it. And it's a really great way to just kind of give back to our school community.
Before someone sends us an email, we are not recommending that anyone do anything illegal financially. If Sarah happens to write her sister a check and that, happens to end up being a donation to the school, that is not any kind of financial money laundering, funneling that we are formally suggesting. But, whatever.
It's not totally in the meeting minutes, although this is being recorded. Darn it.
Thanks, everyone.
Thank you guys. Thanks for listening, and thanks for letting me put this earlier in the meeting, Rebecca. So
yeah, thank you. And we will follow up via email. So be on the lookout. Hopefully we can just do a separate fundraising formal launch, and we'll include this video again, because it really is fun to watch and actually see, visuals of what's happening in the classrooms, because we don't get that so much anymore. So watch it again, send it to friends, share it on social media, be weird. Who cares? You're going to get $20 from some person you went to high school with. So why not?
Thanks, guys.
All right, so that was the meat of our meeting. We're going to rush pretty fast through some committee updates and previewing some events coming up. So I have some committee members. I don't know if they want to speak for themselves. Yearbook reminders. Is anyone here to make any comment about that? Or do you want me to just say, upload those photos, please? Great. I'm going to count that as upload those photos. So all these links will be on our website where you can find these slides and in Sarah's email meeting notes. So check these out for folders of where to drop those. And we have 2 new people who have joined up for PTA support roles, which make such a huge difference for our community. We had someone join as our lost and found master. That's Sasha. She is going through that disgusting, beautiful pile of children's clothing, getting hangers to hang them up so that kids can see them, making sure that teachers occasionally walk the kids by those racks and occasionally drag them out to events. So be on the lookout. And as a favor to her, try and label your children's clothing with a name and room number. That would really help. And secondly, we got Stephanie, who is chairing our merch master, keeping track of all of this amazing new merch that we have and creating an online ordering system. Stephanie, did you want to talk about that at all?
Hello, everybody. Can you see me?
Yeah.
Okay. I just wanted to say we have a brand new kids zip hoodie. So if you're if you've been looking for a zip hoodie for your kiddos, they're now available. We just don't have youth small, but we have all the other sizes. So hopefully you can get that if the pullover is not available anymore. Okay. Who are you talking to? Or the PT meeting. Okay. The PT what? Okay, sorry. That's all I have to say.
Great. Thank you, Stephanie. That was adorable. Our merch is really nice, super high quality, and makes great holiday gifts. So definitely check out that online order form. And we have Deborah, who has taken on the task of organizing holiday gifts for teachers. She's actually going to organize gifts twice during the year. So now is the holiday round, and then in the spring will be Teacher Appreciation Week. But we've had a lot of challenges in the past with too many emails going out and too many people trying to support different groups with some, I mean, essentially fundraising around these specific gifts, because teachers really do prefer to not get 20 different small gift cards. What we've done in the past is just collect by grade level, but this year we are going to level that up by also including support staff, office staff, custodial staff, and even after school program staff, which is not just specific to after school. If your child is not enrolled in after school, that doesn't mean they're not benefiting from after school teachers being there, because we have those teachers who are actually in the school throughout the day, supporting during recesses and lunches and all of that. So we're just going to make it really simple and set up a sort of basic formula that if you donate, like, let's say you donate $100 to this pool at your grade level, $50 of that will go to the teachers in the grade level, and the other 50 will be kind of spread across all these other groups. That is a vague formula we're working with, and we welcome feedback, but you will be hearing ultimately from a room parent at your grade level asking you to send via, PayPal or Venmo or whatever they're using, if you want to chip in for that, and then that parent will collect and distribute everything so that you don't have to do anything. Hopefully that makes it easier. And if you don't want to participate in it this way and just do a direct gift to the people that your child gets to know best, that's fine too. This is just for those of us who don't want to have to deal with all of the running around. So be on the lookout for emails starting right after Thanksgiving break about that. And now events. We are in the final section of the meeting. Thanks all for hanging in there. We are having a really busy holiday season, our busiest, honestly, in my memory of being a DW parent. So we're going to talk quickly about all these things: book fair, hootenanny craft fair, bingo night, picture day, and morning circle. So get ready. We've got, I think we have Stephanie on tonight to talk about the Scholastic Book Fair happening now. Are you there?
I'm here.
Great.
Thank you to everyone who has signed up to help. Thank you to those who have donated to teachers' e-wallets. If that's confusing for you, no worries. Your teachers can also just accept cash if you have the means to do so. We want to make sure that all students come home with a book that they want to read. That's the goal. So kids are excited. The purchasing starts tomorrow. It's open after school the next 2 days, possibly Friday if we can get some more volunteers. And then it will be open Sunday. Rebecca, you can go to the next slide. So this is where we still need help. It will be open during the fall craft bake sale, which is an exciting event coming up Sunday. We have some families who have already committed to working during the event, but if anyone's able to stick around after 2 to 3, it probably will not take that long with many hands. We just need to close out the fair, close up the cases the books come in so they're ready the week after our break to be collected by Scholastic.
Awesome.
So that's it.
Thank you, Stephanie.
And sorry for all the emails, but I get questions, and so I'm just spreading info as I get info from our rep.
Yeah, and this is our first launch of this in many years, so very little institutional memory around this, which meant that Stephanie and a few others really had to kind of build this back up from scratch, and it is going amazingly well. If you haven't had a chance yet to peek in, it is awesome. Try and sneak in and even consider volunteering for when classes are going in there. The excitement amongst the kids is wild. They are so thrilled. It's something that they just get really jazzed about, and we're not even selling the junky stuff that they want us to sell, like little toys and pencils. Like, we're just selling good books, and the kids love it. So thanks to Stephanie and everyone else who's been volunteering for making this happen. It's a real bonus.
One more quick thing. Items will sell out. I hear some journals and some books that have little trinkets with them are going to sell out. So our fair is open online. You can get the same books online, and then our fair is going to stay open online for a week after it's open in person. So keep shopping.
Yeah, keep shopping for sure. And adjacent to the book fair is this DW Hootenanny Craft Fair. Sierra, I think you're on tonight. You want to chat with us about it?
Hey, hi, man, my peanut gallery here. Yes, so we are trying something new this year, and hopefully we can make it an annual thing. I was kind of piggybacking on the book fair, because some of my friends were saying that they wanted that nostalgia and they wish that there was one open to the public. And so I had been thinking about this craft fair idea anyways, and then combining it with a bake sale. And so it's like all the things all at once. So it's a hootenanny. It's going to be fun. We're going to have Audie, DJ Winter Bunny, will be DJing. He's our favorite 8-year-old DJ. And yeah, it's one of those kind of hybrid like community events that is also a fundraiser. So if you can't write, a $7,000 check, it would be great if you could donate some cookies or a cake or something that we could sell. So yeah, the bake sale. If you could drop stuff off on Sunday, that would be ideal. But if you want to send it with your child on Friday, or as you're picking them up from school on Friday, and have it wrapped extra good, maybe in some saran wrap or something, or a nice Tupperware container so it can stay fresh until Sunday or beyond, that would be really appreciated. And we can leave that. Where did you say, Rebecca?
I mean, the easiest area seems to be the stage, but obviously like people could get in up there. But I think that if you designate a sort of area, and I actually did see a really huge black tub with a yellow lid. So please check it out and update us. I was like, that's empty sitting there. That might be a good spot to just stick things in so that wandering children don't happen upon it.
Awesome. Yeah, I'll look for that. And then I'll send a updated email on Thursday just to remind everyone about the bake sale and the event. And I've advertised it all over the place. So hopefully a lot of people from the community will come too. The way we're making money on it is that the vendors themselves are paying $50 a table. So the more vendors we get, the more donations we get. And then also we're hoping to make some money from the bake sale.
Cool. And we know, of course, a lot of people are traveling for Thanksgiving week at that point, but if you're in town, come check it out. This will be our first round of trying something like this. And if it goes well, we can expand, next year to a like holiday weekend time, but it should be really cool. I will be there buying and eating all the baked goods. So come hang.
Thank you.
Thanks,
I love this idea. Sierra, do you know, are any of the vendors doing like percentage of sales goes to the school, or is it anything?
No, I had asked a couple people about that because I've organized this before and I had it at $50 a table and then 10% of your sales, and people said that gets too confusing. So
it's too much. Yeah.
This one goes, and then maybe if it's super popular, we could do one in the spring right before Mother's Day or something. We'll see.
Oh, that'd be so cute. Thank you for organizing this.
Yeah, seriously, Sierra, this is a creative, cool new thing. And speaking of cool new things, we are trying something totally new on the first night of December. We're trying a bingo night. We have an amazing parent, Justin Young, who has professional bingo equipment. I mean, he's got the production. So it's going to be kind of amazing. We're very excited. It should be light work in terms of getting it set up and making it happen in our lovely DW cafeteria, but we just want to share some holiday fun, excitement together, make it a casual dinner so that people can pre-order tacos and come eat, play bingo. We have some creative ideas for prizes, which is going to be you bring a prize from home. If you tell us in advance what that's going to be, we're going to hype it. We're going to create like myths around it. Like it's going to build a lot of excitement. And we are asking only that people RSVP and hopefully sign up to just lend a hand with something easy. This is not in any way going to be pasta night levels of volunteers needed, but I do have a similar spreadsheet. I do have a similar RSVP form. Those links are here. They'll go out in Sarah's notes. but basically lend a hand. It should be a really good time and a very new thing for us. And we're nearing the end. We're getting to the quick stuff. Picture day, volunteers. Those photos of the kids are so much cuter if your kid is not being pushed in a line, you know, in some crazy chaos of waiting to get their picture taken. Be that awesome parent that keeps those kids calm and keeps their hair looking good and makes them laugh when they get that photo taken. We only need a couple of people. So if you on Thursday, December 8th have any availability between 8 and noon, just show up. But ideally, please tell Ms. Carter in advance. Her email's right here. She would love to know. She'll have some help with that. Otherwise, it's going to be wild, and we take no responsibility for the weird photo of your child that you end up with. So lend a hand. And lastly, we've got our morning circle happening Friday, December 9th, 8 a.m. So right at drop off, this is where we are hoping to have a give a hoot celebration of whatever we've raised at that point. Hopefully some bagels and coffee, and we'll keep you updated on what exactly that's going to look like. If Max can't find a teacher who plays guitar anymore, or there could be some PTA team member hacking away at the guitar really badly, trying to make it all happen. I don't know. You never know. Come see. And
Real quick, sorry. On the morning circle, I forgot to mention earlier that I'm going to have the merchandise for pickup that morning, and as well as selling them. So
awesome.
That email will be going out soon.
Good. So come ready to spend some money there too. Great. We can all be merched out together. We're going to look so cute, everyone.
And I can organize coffee and bagels and stuff for that day.
Awesome. Thank you, Sarah. Gosh, you are a morning person and I admire you.
Only if you guys help us meet that goal. Just
yes.
say
Otherwise, you stand on the yard and we do nothing. Nothing, everyone.
No music, no love, no morning circle. Just
we'll stand in silence.
Taking away morning circle. No, sorry. Cut me off.
Yeah. Hopefully it doesn't come to threats. Okay, so this is not our event. This is just mentioning a couple of things unrelated to parents directly, but the staff has a holiday party on Friday, December 9th. And usually we just kind of send them to Bloom's after school one day in December and pay for their drinks, but they're upping their game. So let's please consider helping them do that. They have found a community room in the apartment complex where one of them lives. They are going to have a real party. They're going to get food. They're going to bring in drinks. So what I'm asking of our community is, if you have a cool idea, like I would love to just send some weird celebrity impersonator, I don't know, like, or at least give them some desserts. Just try and be creative with me. I personally am happy to manage this because I love a good party and making the teachers surprised and confused and happy. So let's appreciate them. This is such a direct staff appreciation, fun kind of thing. We have some leftover wine from pasta night we'll probably toss their way. But like I said, desserts, decor, something fun, something interesting, hit me up via email. I would love to make it happen. We're going to give them part of our budget that we would have spent for those drinks at Bloom's for them to spend on food and stuff like that. Basically, for the rest of the school year, we have about $2,800 left. So we'll give some of that for this round and some of it for Teacher Appreciation Week. But, you know, we can think of cool things to add to their party. Let me know. And another event that's not ours, but you should know about. Once again, James Lick is our DW feeder middle school. So a lot of kids that are DW graduates are already there. Some of them have older siblings there or will be going there themselves in coming years. So you can really invest in that school now by just showing up to their December 3rd community event. And I have to say, as someone who went to the one last year, it's pretty awesome. They literally just hand kids paintbrushes and let them paint the walls. And there's almost nothing that connects you with your future school faster than like physically painting it. So I think it's really cool. Their staff there is super welcoming and it'll be quick, easy, engaging activity. So check it out, put it on your calendar if you're around that Saturday. Should be a pretty fun time. And I will be there myself. Join the PTA. I'm super competitive. I'm extraordinarily competitive. I wanted to beat our number last year of 82 memberships. We did it. We're at 84. Great work, everyone. But if you haven't joined yet, hey, we can outdo ourselves. And as always, our contact info is here. It'll be shared out on these slides. And follow-ups, if you want Sarah, our secretary, to send out anything additional with her notes from tonight's meeting, just shoot her an email. Here's the link to where you can see this slide deck already posted. And homework, everyone. We always end with some homework. Important takeaways from tonight. Please sign up to help at the book fair and or the craft fair. That is happening like ASAP. So please sign up if you are able. Coming up after Thanksgiving is helping at bingo night and RSVPing for bingo night. Let's make it awesome. Please, before you get sucked into the holiday vortex, just sign up now. That would be super amazing for all of us to go into our holiday break relaxed and not worrying that we won't get any help. So if you could do that, that's a huge gift to our community. And putting on your calendar the Friday, December 9th morning circle is crucial homework as well. Extra credit, donate to the Give a Hoot fundraiser. Think of something cool for the teachers' holiday party December 9th and buy that merch. Y'all, we're done. This is a little bit longer than normal. Totally worth it to really talk about not just our fundraising campaign for the sake of fundraising, but what we value about our community and all the hard work that people are putting in. And I feel proud of this meeting, having so many people presenting on different things, different initiatives, different projects, different events. Like if you've spent these last 45 minutes watching these members of our community all bringing their special talents and leadership to these different areas of things that make our school special, it's just really awesome. And I'm grateful for how much of a partnership it is across all grade levels, types of people, levels of experience, people who are new, people who've been around the block. Thank you, everyone. I hope that you now get to take off and enjoy your evening and head off to an awesome holiday next week after you've signed up for some stuff. So thanks again, everyone.
Thanks for all your hard work, Rebecca.
Thanks all. Feel free to hop off or stay on if you want to ask anything weirdly personal after everyone else leaves.
I'm out.